I'm going to do some messages for each element. So I'm feeling like starting with fire. So for all fire signs, or if you just resonate with the fire element and that energy, this is going to be your reading for this week right now. So this week is definitely going to bring endings to situations that have been really heavy on your heart, whether you've been like dying to escape these situations or dying to desperately hold on to them. Regardless, it's just the collective feeling of it's brought you a lot of stress, a lot of heartbreak, and it's going to be ending. So there's going to be closure this week. It's like the ending that it just has to happen, and even if you're dreading it or not looking forward to it, it's going to be a good thing for you. It feels like it's going to bring a huge amount of relief no matter what your relationship to the situation was. When it ends, it will bring you a lot of relief, and it will allow you to completely cut off from all of that energy and move forward, because this is definitely a time when everyone collectively is meant to start something new, start a completely new life, and not hold any parts of their past. So water signs next. So for water signs, you're going to be realizing that you're just done giving your energy to something or someone that was not giving it back or was only draining you. And you've known this for a long time, but maybe you felt obligated to continue to give. This could be a job, a relationship, any situation where you really did the most and did everything you could, but it wasn't reciprocated. And at some point you just realized it's not going to be. And if you continue to give, you're going to be extremely drained to where you have nothing left to give. So this week you'll be able to finally cut that off, or just find it in your heart, find the strength to not give anymore to that situation. And this is not going to be a situation where you look back and you regret it. It's going to be like you look back and you're so glad that you did let go. So there's not going to be any regret if that's what you're worried about, if that's what's holding you back. Like, what if I regret? What if there's an opportunity? What if there's a chance? There's nothing. It's like trying to squeeze the last of the toothpaste, but there's literally nothing left in the tube. Like, you can't get anything more out of this. You've milked it dry. And I feel like whatever the situation is about, you already know, because that resonates. And this week you are going to be just realizing you don't want to keep giving. And that's going to be really powerful for you, because you're also going to be realizing you don't need to keep giving. You don't need that situation to support you or to survive or to be who you are or want to be. So for earth signs, there's something you've been working on that you've been keeping hidden or secret, or just haven't been engaging and telling other people what you're doing and keeping up with you. And it's because you've been guided to keep it in and just wait till it fully manifests in order to talk about it and to speak about it. And I feel like it's been hard. Like, you've been really committed to this path or this thing, and there's been a lot of hurt and trauma coming up as you hold tighter to it, but you've been guided to do so. And I feel like you've had doubts because it's been difficult to hold on to or to stay in the energy of, but you managed to do it anyway. And it's like this secret that you've had to keep hidden. The reason you were guided to keep it hidden is because people wouldn't have believed you. If they wouldn't have supported you, they wouldn't have encouraged you if you told them what you were trying to do, because they don't have the guidance that you have, and they don't have the information that you have that makes it make sense. And so Spirit wanted you to wait to speak about this until it fully physically manifested, so that people couldn't be able to argue with it. Like, they could argue with your opinion, with your belief, but once something actually happens and it's right there in their face, they can't argue with it. And I feel like that's what's going to be happening. And it's not going to be all at once. It's going to be like there's different parts to it. Like, for some reason I'm thinking of Hanukkah, how there's like 8 days of present. So it's like it's not gonna be like Christmas, like where you get everything at once, Christmas morning. It's gonna be more like Hanukkah, where each day it's a new gift, it's a new thing. So but I feel like this week is when the first gift will physically manifest, will actually arrive. So what I get is you still, even as they arrive, you don't need to speak for them, they speak for themselves. And your job is to be like the model, the example, so that people will see what you're doing and that you're doing miracles and know that it's only because of spirit, and then that's going to draw them closer to spirit. So that's how spirit is working through you to prove that it is real and that everyone has it within themselves. And because you already know that, they're using you to show people that it's real. Like, the proof is in the pudding. And last, air signs. So there's been a lot of deception around you, specifically relating to your personal life and your home life. And I feel like this is very connected, like your relationships, your home, your living situation, it's all connected. And there's been a lot of deception, whether this is on other people's part or just self-deception. And I feel like it's both. But at the same time, it's like you've been met with these two opposing forces, like the deception, but then the truth. And like the stronger the deception grows, also the stronger the truth grows. And it's really just up to you which one you want to choose to believe. And it's a consistent choice. It's not like you just choose once. You have to consistently choose it until it just becomes a habit. There's an opportunity this week for an emotional breakthrough in regards to this situation, but it's only if you choose that. Like, not everybody's going to have this breakthrough because not everybody is willing to do the work, I'm hearing. And like, the work is really painful, or you're expecting it to be. That's why you're not willing to do it if you're someone who's not. But there's no way to avoid the pain of this situation. The only way out is through. So the longer you put it off, you're not doing yourself any favors. And for those of you who are willing to take this chance and take this opportunity, it will be right there for you. And just stay ready. And so when it comes, you'll be able to see it and take it. But this is like a way out. Like, maybe you felt trapped in a situation, or you felt like you could get out, but it would be so much work and so much time. But this is offering you like a way out. It's like being stuck in a drive-through line, and then you don't want to order there anymore, but there's like a million cars in front, a million cars behind, you can't move. But then all of a sudden someone like moves some cones out of the way, and they're like, here, you can get out. So it's like giving you the out for this situation. So it's really up to you if you take it or not. But again, it would be wise too if you're trying to avoid pain, because the only way out is through.